All right, guys, good morning. Coming to you today straight from the streets of Hanoi, Vietnam. We've been here a while. This is our second video here. Sarah, what's the best part about being in Hanoi?
Definitely getting lost in the little alleys of the Old Quarter.
That's right, the Old Quarter is where it's at. Come with us today. We're going to take a stroll, check out what's here. So when you get into the Old Quarter area of Hanoi, the streets get narrower, everything gets busy. It's an absolutely fantastic place to walk around. People watching is the #1 activity. There's lots of shops, there's lots of things for food. It's just really the best place to spend your time soaking in a bit of the local atmosphere. You got all sorts of retail shops, shoe shops, souvenir shops. There's a lot of that. A lot of tourists come here, but there's a lot of local business that goes on here, and that's the best part, is just walking around and seeing what's going on in this bustling part of the neighborhood. You got spas, boutique hotels, lounge bars, all sorts of stuff. There's just no shortage of visual stimulation for things to kind of pique your interest. This part of town is really alive. It's alive all day, it's alive through the evening. There's just all sorts of crazy stuff here. You're gonna have all sorts of people taking cycle pedaling tours in their little vehicles, kind of like a tuk-tuk. You can take your tour around town that way. You can stop. There's all sorts of banh mi places here. Prices for stuff in the Old Quarter are actually pretty decent in terms of food. Not like some areas, like the train street. That's crazy. You got all sorts of tour companies here. They'll book you tours to do different things. Flights, buses, trains. You can go see different places. Hanoi City tour, food tours, caves. Ha Long Bay tours, Sapa trekking tours. We came here from Sapa. It also is a great place. If you want to see what Sapa's about, we got a video, you should watch that. You know, it really is just a place that's full on. Moves in a bit of slow motion though, all these bikes. But it's just an exciting city to come and visit. You know, I never envisioned that we would ever come to Hanoi, Vietnam when we started traveling the world full time. But I'm sure glad that we came. Somebody here packing up some stuff in a cart. We're gonna check out a little alleyway here, see what's going on. Excuse me. You got some faux restaurants down here. Snails. Smells pretty good. So far, not too much action down this alley. Oh, there's some goldsmiths, people making jewelry. A couple of beer joints. What else have we got? No, hair and beauty. God knows what that is. Oh, we got more stuff down here. Lots of little food stalls just sitting at the side of the street. Noodle places. Not sure what these ladies are doing here. Oh, they're packaging some kind of food here. Holy smokes, you turn the corner and what do you find? There's actually quite a few Starbucks in Hanoi. Seems kind of crazy to me, but there are. So like anything in Hanoi, you're gonna find scooters all over the damn place. And we found it's been actually quite polluted here, unfortunately. We're not sure if it's part of the burning season or what. I know that in Thailand and Laos, burning season's in full swing and it's very polluted. This might be kind of a swing over from that. What's going on here? This guy's cooking some stuff in the street. So this lady here is cooking some kind of meat over some charcoal between sticks. Looks like pork belly. Do you want to have some? Want to get a couple? So we're not sure exactly what this is. We think it might be some kind of a bun chow restaurant. Okay, so we're not sure. We ordered one of whatever we're gonna get. So that's grilled over the coals. I don't know what we're getting. Looks like it's gonna be good though. Okay, so we got some rice. We got some greens. We got one pair of chopsticks. We're gonna need another pair. It's not really a restaurant. It's just someone set up at the side of the road. There's no menu. There's no price. We don't know. There's a couple other places. There's a banh mi next door. Some other kind of food stall. But it looks popular and it's got locals sitting at it. So if you see locals, you know it's going to be good. Right, so we've come at a pretty busy time here, just kind of waiting for our service. Lots of people coming on their lunch break. I think they just kind of feed some of them up and get their takeaways to get out of here. But it smells really, really great here. All right, so some random lady, not even the regular lady, just walked up and dropped some stuff on our plate. We don't even know what it is, and then she cut it in half with scissors.
It's a spring roll, I think. It's just square.
Right, some kind of deep fried spring roll here to go with it. We think we got some soup coming with it. Okay, so literally we have no idea what we've got. We kind of have an idea. It looks like pork and maybe some beef and some broth with some vegetables, some noodles here. We got spring roll and some greens.
So we've got some side pork or some pork belly, one or the other. Nice and fatty and delicious. Skin still on. Vermicelli. Some fresh herbs.
All right, let's get stuck into some of this. All right, first I'm going to try this spring roll here. Looks pretty damn tasty. Give it a shot. Outstanding. Deep fried, nice and crunchy. Beautiful flavors. It's a veggie spring roll. Cooked in a square. Super good. Some vermicelli and a broth. There's some meat in here. Not too crunchy. Lots of fat. Great flavor. Some vermicelli noodles. Yeah, really good. Simple, fresh, really tasty. Got some greens there. We don't even know what that is. Give that a try. No idea what that is. Do you know what it is, Sarah?
Not a clue.
It's a little bitter. It's actually pretty good. Some kind of minced patty. Kind of. Not sure. It's pork. Sarah says it's pork. It's good. So you just got your simple little kiosk here, sitting at the side of the road, in an alleyway. Smoke coming off of the grill. Great simple meal. No idea what the price is going to be. I'm sure it's really, really reasonable. And while you're sitting here, you got the scenes of the street going by. All the action, all the street buzz of Hanoi. Absolutely fantastic. Sitting on these little crazy tables. It's great. Super fresh. Unbelievable. Let me try some more of this green stuff. It's really good. Got the banh mi going on next door to me here. You know, you just got so much stuff crammed into such small spaces here. We didn't even know this was here. You just walk down an alley and boom, and we're like, okay, you know what, we're gonna eat there. Fresh herbs, rice noodles just cooked perfectly, not too sticky. Get the last bit of that pork out of there. Outstanding. All right, so we're gonna wrap up our meal and pay, and then get around town, see what else is going on. All right, we are full. That is a classic example of typical Hanoi food experience that actually makes this place one of the best places we've ever visited in the world, you know. And you come down here, little side street, you got your charcoal being cooked here. She's got the meats on the go. You got your crazy scooter guys making all their noise. I'll give you the intersection here in a minute. I'll put it on the screen. But you know what, you come down here, that was 65,000. And that works out to about $3.70. Really, really good value, excellent food. Come down here, you'll really enjoy yourself. Hey, no, it's a beautiful place. What are you talking about?
No, it's not a shit. It's a shithole.
You don't like it?
I fucking hate it.
Why?
We've been stuck here for 2 months.
3 months in this place,
That's our
yeah.
passport.
You got no sun, you got no nothing, yeah. It's a fucking shithole.
Well, you gotta go south. Here you got a Vietnamese donut shop. They do sweet fried donuts here. They're actually really, really tasty. I'm not gonna get any since we just ate, but if you like sweets, they're pretty good. Oh, wow, what do we got here? This is your claw machine games. Straight out of Korea. Banh mi, doner kebabs. There's so many places to eat here. There's no way you could eat all the restaurants. Impossible. Lots of cafes. You can sit outside, chill, watch people. Yeah, get used to a lot of scooter honking and dodging traffic. It's kind of like Frogger, if you know the video game. You gotta be very careful crossing the road, but we developed a strategy. You just close your eyes and go. And keep the same speed, all the bikes will go around you. It never fails. If you hesitate or you start kind of rushing or running, you're gonna get hit. Just step off the curb and go. So the Old Quarter does encompass quite a big area. There's kind of a couple of different parts to it, really. The main part by the lake, and then in our neighborhood where we're living is kind of part of it as well. But you're basically, you know, it's just full of action, full of noise, full of bustle. Bit of a scooter jam up there before the bus can get through. You got these ladies carrying around, this is strawberries. You'll also see all sorts of stuff like that. This is a real food lover's paradise, Hanoi, I tell you. It's pretty great. It doesn't have as much of a street food scene like Thailand has. Like in Thailand and like Bangkok, you have like the night markets and stuff like that. It's really not the same here, but there's just all these great, amazing places to eat. Now you are gonna get some kind of street food. Here's a guy who's got his sausages out. Some kind of balls, not sure what they are. And you're gonna find some Western places, pizzerias, that kind of stuff. Probably a little more pricey for sure. So here's an example of some pricing on Western style food. Beef burger, chicken burger. Beef burger is 75,000, chicken 65. Pizzas 120, 110 for veggie, 120 for the rest. Quite a bit of that is cheese. Cheese is not really a thing, and meat's expensive. So normally when you get a meat with a protein, you're not gonna get an awful lot of it. That's why our lunch there was a little more expensive. We had actually got quite a bit of meat for a typical Vietnamese meal. Yeah, for sure this is the area you want to come and walk. Just take in the atmosphere. Some fried stuff going on here. It's a mixture made with corn. Corn and batter that they deep fry. Haven't had that, seen quite a bit of it. Here's a pretty old building from 1010 AD. That's pretty old. This building is a temple, the Quan Temple. So it sounds like it's not in use anymore. More little neat side streets to check out, tattoo parlors, some kind of mechanical repair shops, Tom's Bar, convenience store, and then just more restaurants down here. So this here is actually what they call Beer Street. In the evening it turns into it's just basically places selling booze all night. But if you come down here, you are paying way too much for beer. There's no question about it. No, I'm good, thank you. No, if you come down here, you're probably going to pay about 2 to 2.5 times the market rate for beer in a local neighborhood. So, you know, a local neighborhood, maybe your better bet if that's what you're looking for.
Yeah, he needs it. I can tell it's dirty.
So the longer you're in Vietnam, the more you get accustomed to knowing what's in a lot of dishes. There's a lot of items that are sort of sold everywhere, a lot of common restaurant options. And then there's variations. So, you know, if you come here and you think, I don't know what I'm gonna eat, like eventually you figure it out. Some people you see, tourists, they're just always searching out Western food, and I guess that's okay, but you know, if you're gonna come to a country and kind of learn about its culture, embrace a bit about what's going on, you wanna eat the local food. You're also gonna save a lot of money. So I'd encourage you to just come, look at the menu, point at something and try it, even if you don't know what it is. There's also all sorts of spas, day spas everywhere here. There's one here, one there, that's 3. There's 3 on one corner. Here's the jail pub, complete with a police call box. Okay, we're a little disoriented here. We gotta figure out where we're going. Fanning the old charcoal to get her going. Get that grill nice and smoky hot. It's one thing about that lunch, that pork was really smoky tasting. Really good. Better than a restaurant that does them indoors and doesn't do them over a charcoal grill. Really good. Got a bit of basting the meat going here. What do these guys sell here?
Good deal. That's what he's baking there.
Broken rice with grilled pork chop, shredded pork skin, pork pie, and an egg. 55,000. Wow, they do a lot of pork dishes here. Looks like it's probably a pretty good place. The kind of place we'd stop at. You gotta really watch where you're walking in this place. Half the time there's no room on the sidewalk, you gotta walk on the street. Then you gotta watch for scooters, and if you're like me, you're talking to a camera and not totally watching where you're going all the time. So if you see me looking at you and then looking this way, it's just to make sure I'm on track, right? I do use my peripheral vision a bit, but don't wanna wipe out. Have not crashed vlogging once yet. I do know a vlogging friend of mine walked into a pole the other day. There's also about 1 billion pharmacies here. They're everywhere. Nothing is really prescription. You just walk in, tell them what you need, tell them what's wrong, they'll hook you up with something. Could be blood pressure medication, cholesterol medication, maybe antibiotics if you have an infection. It's pretty good. Some bars in town here. So you're gonna come across hot pot places. If you're gonna come to Vietnam, I'd really encourage you to have hot pot at least once. You're gonna pay a fair bit of money for a hot pot. It's gonna be a long dining experience, completely worth it, worth every penny. We've done a hot pot, we've done hot pots in other countries. They're just some of the best meals we've had. Taking some coffee down the street. So a lot of these streets kind of all look the same, but you know, they're not. It can be a bit confusing. Where are we going? Hi. No thanks, we're good. Okay. Not sure about which part about I'm holding a camera and talking to it tells you I probably don't want a tuk-tuk ride. This street looking busy. All right, here's a real good Vietnam pro tip regarding service charges banking. If you want to do banking here, take out cash on your foreign card. You want to use these guys, TP Bank Vietnam. So most of the TP banks always have a pretty big lineup. They are the only no-charge service fee ATM in the country. So if you find one, TP Bank, that's the one you want to use. Some pretty funny t-shirts here. King Jong-un done up as like the Kentucky Fried Chicken guy. Super funny. Looks like we're heading up here into a bit of a clothing bazaar.
Cho luôn một cái túi này được không?
So that kind of brings us back out onto one of the main roads here. All right, so that gives you a bit of an idea what it's like to walk around the Old Quarter. We hope you enjoyed hanging out with us for this video today. My name's Jay.
And I'm Sarah.
We're a couple of crazy Canadians. We sold our house, we quit our jobs. We're traveling the world full time. If you like what we're doing, hit that like and subscribe button down below. And we'll see you in the next travel video.